I ask for the truth on behalf of Ty King concerning, well, a bit of everything really, but primarily career issues and relationship issues there. And ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we just cut the that there for you that time. We'll just pop it to the side. It seems as though you're sort of asking for like a general type reading, although I try and avoid general readings, of course. But you seem as though you're not happy with your job and you're not in your relationship. Sort of your love life is what love life, as you'd say, is dead. So it seems as though it's more like a relationship career type thing. But like a bit of everything there. Let's just pull off first some cards, see what's going on here. The first card we place represents your past. The second card is the present, and then of course the third card is the future. Notice though here, the past is the recent past. That's like a period of time between now and this time last month. Last 3 or 4 weeks or so. I always say about a moon phase behind, whereas now of course is the present, and then now you have you and the immediate future, the moon phase ahead. So about this time next month, between now and this time next month, sort of next 3 or 4 weeks or so ahead in the future. Let's see where you were though, what was going on concerning this issue over the past month. Let's just flip this card here, and not too quickly, just nice and slow there, not to disturb its energy. And then you've got the chalice. The chalice, of course, is from the Treasury, and that just indicates that really just recently there was some form of rejuvenation and fulfilment. I got a funny feeling as though a relationship may have been on your mind, or you may have felt as though a relationship had sort of started up again, or you got back with somebody, or thoughts of somebody was back again on the agenda, so to speak. Of course you don't like your job, you don't like the position you're in there, but from a general point of view, nevertheless, just recently, between now and this time last month, it seems if you were sort of fulfilled, or you did sort of feel as though there was a purpose, although may have been vague. Nevertheless, notice the darkness there in the background, but nevertheless the chalice does shine, doesn't it, and glint with whatever subdued light can sparkle from it. So whatever rejuvenation was there, of course realisation as well, isn't it, and things like that may be coming to fruition, as you would say, maybe also with that partnership issue there. Let's just see what's going on now to see where it's manifest itself, or what it's manifest itself. And you've got the golem. The golem, of course, just really shows that a close friend has been acting on your behalf right now. Somebody is there, maybe putting a good word in for you, or probably doing you a favour in some way, shape or capacity. Either you've asked them to, or they just feel obliged to sort of not poke the nose in, but just sort of help you out with this situation. Maybe why I'm getting this funny feeling this close friend is becoming just a bit too close, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe that's probably the reason why you ask about the relationship side of things. If a close friend there is going to get a bit closer, when they could be closer than you think. Why I'm thinking, I don't know. It's just the way those two cards are linked with the question that you asked. I'm sort of like getting that vibration from it. Let's just see. The spider in your immediate future just indicates really it's more of attention to detail. Whatever the situation you're in, you might not like your job, you might be wondering where relationships or where love is, if there is a love. Will you, of course, find happiness in that sense, where you have loads of kids and all that sort of thing. 4.1 kids or whatever they call, I don't know what they call it. I honestly don't know. But you're asking the wrong person. But nevertheless, between now and this time next month, notice the spider there spins a web and prepares to try and catch, to try and sort of lay a trap, as if preparation is all you can do. Preparing for what is to come is all you can do. Of course, when you get married, have loads of kids and meet the right one, you hate your job and all this, then that's by and by, isn't it? But being meticulous, just attention to detail, and of course a bit of patience. Just patience is a virtue, isn't it? It's just a case of a waiting game between now and this time next month, really, up to the end of sort of like nearly the end of December, as you would say now, or sort of end of November anyway, up to sort of early mid December, is that sort of time, isn't it? When I suppose with the festive season coming up, I sort of feel as though something hasn't been said here. I just want to pull out a fourth card to see if that may enlighten you sort of between now and this time next year. You've got seduction. It looks as though if you're going to meet somebody, it's going to be around about the end of the year, maybe the festive season, a Christmas party or something like that. You meet somebody then when everybody's enjoying themselves and prepared to let go a bit, maybe. Why I say prepared to let go a bit, I don't know. Maybe you're the sort of person who can't let go yourself now and again, and whatever, or you have to rely on other people letting go, in that sense, before you can you can get anything out of that. But of course, seduction there, of course, indicating that there's going to be a bit of flirting going on anyway around about Decemberish. So you can only assume that that's Christmas parties and the festive season and things like that. Somebody taking advantage out of it as best you can. All you can do is prepare yourself, dot the I's, cross the T's, and attention to detail from a career point of view. Of course, we never get the job we want, we never marry the one we want, we never live the life we want, we never have enough money. We're never satisfied, are we? So that sort of question, or that part of the question then that you asked, of course, it's by and by to a certain degree, isn't it? I just want to pull another card, really. I'm a bit nosy here. I just want to sort of just try and get some more energy out of this if we can. The wizard there just indicating really that there is secret knowledge afoot. That there is high knowledge to be attained, and of course helping others, assisting others, using your abilities, your skills to assist others is one thing. But of course, from the royal court there, the wizard, of course, provides magic, and magic is occult, high hidden knowledge, hidden knowledge, and maybe, just maybe, when you get in with this person, maybe you find as though helping others for a change instead of helping yourself. Maybe it is the other way around, in the sense that you're sick of helping others. It's time you helped yourself. Maybe that's what it is. But of course, God helps those who help themselves, don't they? That's what they say. And maybe this is just that sort of fable, if you could forgive the pun, that's sort of been put out there. That by you assisting others. You've prepared what you can. You've done, or you will have done, what you can do for yourself. And all you can do is just wait, and then the waiting game comes, the flirting, the seduction comes around about Christmas, and then of course around about sort of Christmas, New Yearish, it's time to help others, and maybe that's the sort of job that you maybe the career, maybe you're after a job where you get a bit more satisfaction out of helping people. So I don't know if you're just a number cruncher or something. I don't know what that's about, but that's irrelevant really. I somehow feel as though it's well settled down, have kids and all this sort of thing. Maybe of course not yet, not for the foreseeable future, but the flirting is there, and of course helping others to overcome maybe their problem. Well, I'm in the same sort of situation as you, and I can sort of empathise with that. So let's talk about it. You know, that sort of thing where you were, you know, you can sort of be a shoulder for somebody to cry on or something, who's experiencing what you were doing. So your purpose, maybe honouring your own soul's purpose as a healer more than anything, will help. Remember the healing, of course, with the chalice there, offering the vibration, the energy of water. Water flows, time is the healer, that sort of thing. So we're sort of getting that, and the close friend who acts on your behalf right now has got something to do with it. I think they're a bit closer than what you think. But for now, for the foreseeable future, for as much as they might be flirting with even them, and you may find that you end up having to help them after they've helped you, if you see it, sort of like returning the favour. Nevertheless, it's more about just preparing yourself, getting ready for whatever changes are about to take place there. So with that, these cards have spoken.